All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Just back with some more Call of Duty today. I know Call of Duty, whatever, gross, I get it. I mean, the last couple of videos I've been doing pretty good. Got a couple hundred views on each of them. Got a good amount of comments, people actually talking and interacting, saying things. So that's actually, I do like that a lot. I do appreciate the people who do watch and leave a comment. It's actually really nice. And of course, if you're new here and you haven't already, consider subscribing and turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss an upload about me. I really appreciate it. I know I'm posting Call of Duty, so I mean, you might not exactly be inclined to subscribe because Call of Duty, I know, is just completely in the gutter content-wise, but if you want and you know, like me for whatever reason and still like Call of Duty, I mean, yeah, stick around. I've used my face cam instead. Why did I buy this face cam exactly? I don't even know anymore. Anyways, yeah, we're not just here to play Call of Duty. Actually here to bring up a I guess pretty valid and reasonable question. Does anybody else think that Modern Warfare 4 seems too good to be true? Is it just me? And the reason why I bring that up is, I'm gonna sound like a broken record because I literally bring up the same things all the time. I'm gonna bring up a lot of the same points that I brought up in the last video, the last two videos, every other video that I bring up talking about Call of Duty over the last like 7 or so years. But I feel like it is a valid feeling to think that Modern Warfare 4 just seems too good to be true. I think a big reason why, at least for me, is that this is another 4-year developed game, a lot like how Black Ops 6 was, and I guess to a degree Black Ops 7, because this game right here, Black Ops 7, got greenlit at the same time Black Ops 6 was in development. So I think they were being like developed side by side. I mean, whatever they were working on with these two games, I mean, they kind of already had the blueprints. They did what they did with Black Ops 6, so it was easy to just kind of like port over the movement system and everything else to Black Ops 7. We all know how Black Ops 6 ended up being. I mean, after Season 1, it was just like, I don't even know what happened. For the first month, it was actually genuinely fun and enjoyable. And then Season 1 dropped, and of course, in true Call of Duty fashion, every new update, seasonal update, or season reloaded update, whatever, just broke the game in some crazy way. And of course, also, Call of Duty and, you know, I think just Activision in general is pretty notorious for lying a lot. And once again, I'm going to bring it up again, but Black Ops 7, they told a huge lie straight to our faces when it came to the matchmaking. I'll keep bringing it up as long as I'm allowed to, and as long as it's relevant when it comes to me making these kind of videos, and it's perfectly relevant right now. During the beta, you guys already know, they had the open matchmaking playlist, the open mosh pit or whatever, where skill is minimally considered, and it actually, for any new gen players who played that mode, that is how the matchmaking used to be. That is the true Call of Duty matchmaking experience that we had all those years ago. Matchmaking that we've been experiencing since 2019 is, you know, of course, skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimized matchmaking, wow. You know, the same matchmaking we've been used to for the past 6 years, ever since Modern Warfare 2019. But what they brought during the Black Ops 7 beta, during like the second week, during the open weekend actually, when it was open for everybody, they brought the actual true classic Call of Duty matchmaking. And of course, after that, Matt Scrance, I think he's like the lead design developer or like Treyarch, I don't know exactly what his position is, but he actually came out and said that based off of feedback from the beta and from, you know, the open matchmaking playlist, is overwhelmingly positive on their end. And so he said that that was going to be the standard going into the launch of Black Ops 7. And then literally like 2 or 3 days before the game came out, it was right after pre-orders weren't able to be canceled anymore, they come out and said that based off there was a tweet, based off of player feedback, a majority of Black Ops 7 playlists will feature the open matchmaking similar, not same, to what we saw in the beta. Similar, very important wording there. So once again, right there, really big lie, straight to the community's faces. They fucking lied. And then what they did is they added a separate playlist with the actual skill-based matchmaking, I guess, algorithm. Yeah, skill-based matchmaking algorithm. Completely separate playlist, and they called that the standard. Let me show you real quick, actually. Let me check this out right here. There's Quick Play, there's Black Ops Classic, Primetime, Free Run, Nuketown 24/7, Face Off, Mosh Pit. You can see right there on the bottom right, matchmaking where skill is minimally considered. And they, you know, they didn't lie about that, at least. Most of the playlists here are all featuring that minimally considered skill bracket or skill algorithm. You need to go over here to the party games. I mean, Prop Hunt, Infected, Gun Game, Sticks and Stones, One in the Chamber, Gunfight. All of these playlists all have the minimally considered matchmaking algorithm. Whereas over here, Standard Mosh Pit, matchmaking where skill is an important consideration. This has the skill-based matchmaking algorithm in it. This is what we've been experiencing. This is the matchmaking that we've had to suffer with since 2019 all the way up to Black Ops 6. And I'm not going to sit here and act like skill is not minimally considered, you know, because When I play these playlists, it definitely is noticeable. The playlist or the matchmaking or whatever is nothing like how we had before. I will say that. It is absolutely not anything like what we had before, not exact one-to-one, but I still think there is some form of skill-based matchmaking, not onto level of this in the standard mosh pit, like, you know, what we have been dealing with, but it is definitely still there to a degree. But it is definitely nothing like what we saw in the beta, unless, like I said, it is just all the super die-hard, sweaty, try-hard Call of Duty fans still playing this game, which I seriously doubt. There is simply zero chance that there is just a bunch of higher skilled players only playing this game left. And then on top of that, I think it's been confirmed, it was like a while ago it was confirmed, that Infinity Ward are the ones who brought up the idea of skill-based matchmaking to Activision, to the higher-ups, and that's what we have today. So I guess you could blame Infinity Ward for what we've had to deal with for the last 7 years. I will say, I do like what Infinity Ward is doing right now with how they're showing off their game. I mean, DMZ looks pretty cool. I like the way DMZ sounds with the dynamic weather systems and everything. Like, it actually genuinely does sound really cool to be in a game and then say, like, it's all normal and everything, and then in comes rolling a giant, just like storm, a giant like supercell storm or something, and it's just pouring rain. That would be badass. That would be cool to see too. I hope that like in game you can look out in the distance and see just a wall of storm clouds approaching you slowly. That would actually be really cool. The game obviously looks good as well. I say it all the time. I will pride Infinity Ward on their ability to make their games look and sound amazing, and their storytelling. They actually do have really great like campaigns. Every campaign in like Infinity Ward made campaign that I've played has been awesome. Modern Warfare 2019's campaign, literally by far, like one of, if not the best Call of Duty campaigns I've ever played. Absolutely phenomenal. Modern Warfare 2's campaign 2022 is honestly awesome as well. I actually really like that campaign a lot as well. Modern Warfare 3's campaign, it was Sledgehammer, but I don't know what they did with Modern Warfare 3's campaign. I mean, it's the Warzone-ification of everything, even in the campaign. It was just kind of ridiculous. Holy shit. No! God damn it! Where is everybody? Holy shit, I can't find anyone. Genuinely can't find anybody. Are we constantly flipping the spawns or what? It's a full team. What the hell are you doing? Enemy UAV. Wow! Are you serious? They are throwing, they want me dead. My gosh. We're actually gonna go to the time limit again. How are these games so slow? Oh, what the, that was even like half my team left. Holy shit. But anyways, like I was saying, a lot of it just seems way too good to be true based off of every other point that I always bring up. The lying, the manipulation, SBMM, EOMM, whatever you want to call it. Cheating situation, that one worries me the most. Cheaters are already, they're going to be running rampant in this shit. They tried to do what Battlefield 6 did with the TPM 2.0 and the secure boot going into your BIOS and everything. And then look what happened. It didn't even matter in the end. Cheaters are still running rampant and they're as bad as ever. Like, it genuinely just didn't change anything. For a little bit it was. For a little bit they had a hold on it, and then they didn't. I don't know, it's just ridiculous how they don't have a hold on the cheating situation at all. And on top of that, I don't think they could detect Cronus, and also that new AI thing that people can use for their consoles, that can't get detected either. So we're kind of just, we're fucked. Like day one, maybe even the beta, like it might be cooked from the start just because of the cheaters. I mean, literally like day one of the Black Ops 6 beta, there was cheaters already. Like, the devs have already said they're not going to go back to pre-Black Ops 7 matchmaking, so hopefully that's true, and hopefully they actually like keep their word on that. We'll see, because it is Infinity Ward after all. Again, they were the ones who suggested the idea of skill-based matchmaking to Activision. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll have to see it to believe it, obviously. It generally does just sound too good. I mean, maybe under the new leadership, it'll actually be better. You never know. It is the co-leadership. One of them is a guy who voiced Sergeant Griggs back in the original Modern Warfare, the first Modern Warfare, like Modern Warfare 4. Not Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty 4. I want to be optimistic. I want to. Every year I want to be optimistic, and I want to be hopeful. It's just really, really hard, especially when it's going to be an Infinity Ward title, and especially since we already had one other game that had a 4-year development time, and look what happened with that. But anyways, I want to be optimistic. Like, I want to believe this is gonna be a good year, but that's the usual COD cycle. Game comes out, it's not as good as people thought it was or people expected it to be, said it's bad. They go back and look back at the previous game, was like, you know, this one wasn't that bad. New game starts to be revealed, everybody gets hyped, play the new game, and, you know, cycle repeats. Like, that's just the COD cycle. And it's like, yeah, I genuinely do want to be optimistic and I want to like this game, but like I just can't bring myself to actually be seriously excited. Of course, you could go and say like, oh, well, you buy the games every year still, that's on you. Obviously, yeah. And at the end of the day, I still want Call of Duty to be good. I still love this franchise to death and I want it to be good. That's all anybody really wants. But I don't know, they just keep kicking us in the ass every single time. Now, let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's too good to be true? I mean, are you excited? Are you hyped? Are you looking forward to anything? Are you being cautiously optimistic like I'm being? Let me know what you think down below. I would really love to see what you have to say. Won't hold you any longer, though. I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Later.